reckon these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Toledo Rockets, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Rockets will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Bowling Green's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated.
Turning it on! The spin, still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's high. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Rockets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Right back to the well. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Pine. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
To the air, it's Pine. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Ridley. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Porter. Look out, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Shakes off the defender.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting the tackle for him.
Breaks into the open. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Falcons send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Caught over the middle. It's Holly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's the handoff. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The toss to the outside. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. It's caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bowling Green! They grab the early lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to pass, it's Gleason. Pocket breaking down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense moving forward now.
It's a running room. He's at the and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Catch in the middle, it's a 0. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And here comes the punt team. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hogan. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. On the move, it's McMillan. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got him 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Back to pass, it's Gleason. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go. Converts on fourth down, still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
He's got the back in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Rockets are marching down the field. The give on the inside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Holly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rockets will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes the easy one to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Rockets line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. The give on the option. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space. It's McMillan. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Back to throw, it's Pine. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Using his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
24, Toledo.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Quigley. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Back to throw, it's Pine. Rushes on him. Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Hogan. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Grabbed over the middle. It's Azira. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
And that's good enough.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Puts him in the spin cycle. Oh, he got loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
On the play.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
And you can tell all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Finds his man in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Gives it on the option. Creates a little room. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Rockets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Working that wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 24 over Rice.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Rockets. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Makes the quick grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Sets up the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At midfield, he's got room. Flying out to the left. He's at the touchdown, Bowling Green. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Rudolph. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Back to throw, it's Gleason.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Snagged in the middle, it's Holly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rockets getting set on first and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
First and goal, Toledo.
Looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Toledo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 24.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away on fourth down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To throw, it's Gleason. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Second down coming up.
Grabbed in the middle. It's a 0. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Quinley. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Hauls it in. He breaks a tackle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Holland. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
By the receiver. Brought down near the 4-yard line.
A first down run on the doorstep. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We'll get it started here in overtime. On the ground, it's McMillan. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Pye. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. A first down run in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And, man, now you see why it's such an advantage to play defense first in overtime. So your offense knows exactly what they need. Nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and forcing the would-be field goal attempt next.
They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. To the air on first down. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. Made the play on the 5th, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. It always